Kenya Nam yes, Spinters. Really?
You see, it's a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
It's a what?
A two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean they can't bite? They are toothless bulldog.
Yeah, it's a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
It's a what?
A two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean
Topos honorable at Topos. Yeah. Only for Patamadama. And some said to be said, what our e-levy, betting tax. And the taxes via Ghana for a sworn on a drink and say, and I had more, yeah, appointed as a finance minister. Budget a decay or neighbor parliament. Sad in the decay. Abani Bechem. Abani Bechem.
My bed. And yet, I friend. And yet, our bed. Come on, give me something to be crying. Minamajumanamenko. So, I am my bed. And yet, our bed. Why not the numbers of my bed in him? Around come. No, you must get it.
President of Kachekureku. Ket Okreku. Yes, Kachekureku. Ket Okreku. Ket Okreku. Ket Okreku. Don't put your dictionary into my dictionary. When I provide it, don't remove my providing. Leave my point. GFA president of Kachekureku. Ket Okreku. Yes, Kachekureku. Ket Okreku. Ket Okreku. Ket Okreku. Don't put your dictionary into my dictionary. When I provide it, don't remove my providing. Leave my point.
Ana me yamu bibi. Eh? But see mumpong dia muto hono.
Mumpong? No, if they say pong, it means close.
Yes.
Munjai.
Ah, okay.
Stop. If you say mumpong, there's like they have gone to go and they are closing. Mumpong dia muto hono. Stop that thing.
Mumpong dia muto hono. Ana me yamu bibi.
Eh?
But see mumpong dia muto hono.
Mumpong? No, if they say pong, it means close.
Yes.
Munjai.
Ah,
stop. If you say mumpong, there's like they have gone to go and they are closing. Mumpong dia muto hono. Stop that thing.
And we are back. It's another Friday, and I love it. Welcome. Welcome to Sports Panorama on 97.3. I'm Gabi Affair. And I love what's about to happen today. So send your thoughts with us 0539986996. Lots of talking points. Lots of big shocks. Regarding Thomas Tuchel's 26-month squad, and oh boy, have you got an Arsenal fan in your life? Yeah, you really can't chat them about anything, you know. We'll be getting into all of that talk right here on 97.3. But how many days to the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Of just 20 days. And you have to get ready for a historic business opportunity at the FIFA World Cup 2026 in Boston. As Ghana takes on England, Ghanaian businesses also get a chance to take on the global markets at the Made in Ghana Expo, happening on June 22nd and 23rd, 2026 at the Envision Hotel in Boston. Litina Travel and Tours, in partnership with the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, invite manufacturers, fashion designers, food processors, beauty brands, pharmaceuticals, real estate companies, banks, construction firms, and many more to showcase their products to international buyers, distributors, and investors. So Boston is your home, one of the strongest Ghanaian diaspora communities. Will welcome fans and businesses, leaders from across the world, making this the perfect platform to grow your brand and expanding into the US market. So reserve your booth now and enjoy massive global visibility and powerful B2B networking opportunities. So call us now. Call Itina 024-426-0789 or visit Latina Travel at Alisa Hotel, North Region, Accra. The Made in Ghana Expo FIFA World Cup 2026 Boston is proudly powered by the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. One of our proud sponsors for the show tonight. Well, Betway Bet Influencer, it's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. Place bet and share your codes with friends, fans and followers. If they place bet using code, you earn 4% of their wager. It doesn't matter whether it's a win or loss. If they bet with your code, you earn 4% cash. Yeah, cash of their wager amount. This means the more people bet with your code, the more you will earn. So start betting today, sharing and winning with Bets Influencer, exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Please bet the responsible way, I beg you. Now, extra cash. Yeah, I know say Charlie, as a boy, yeah, you for need cash. Man, you for need cash. You know how life you go sometimes, right? Unexpected wahala fees show up. One be like school fees, another go fee be rent, broken fridge, everything fee come at you once. That's why extra cash from Forms Capital Day here for you. It gives you extra money right inside your Momo wallet. You can repay any day or up to 30 days. The best part is the interest is charged on how long it takes to repay. So when you keep paying on time, the limit will grow over time. So no need to stress. Just dial *170# and select 5, 3, and 5 to activate your extra cash. Because with Forms Capital, the mantra is no wallet left behind. So go on, leave extra with extra cash. Well, Bank of Africa is saying that you have to activate your dormant account with Bank of Africa to enjoy our refreshed products and services, including our enhanced SME support facility, USD debit card, the credit card, and more. You may also update your account on any Bank of Africa branch with your Ghana card, or you can kindly reach us our call center on 0302 429333 or 0302 249690, or you can chat Fafa at www.boaghana.com for support or inquiries. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. Now we have a new baby on Sports Panorama today. Blue Jeans energy drink is back. That's your favorite energy drink that's been on the Ghanaian market for over 20 years. It contains many vitamins, nutrients like vitamin D, B2, B3, B6, B12, as well as taurine and guarana, which are known to boost your strength and energy, as well as promote high performance and endurance. So Blue Jeans energy drink is for bold and active men and women. For bulk purchase, you can call on 020-8128-190 or 0550-010-000. Blue Jeans energy drink, be tough. Right. So you need that for tonight's weather. Just like Coach Christopher Nimley will say. But yeah, welcome to again to the show, 97.3. I'm Gabi Affair. The guys are seated. There's Coach Christopher Nimley in studio with me, Yai Jeminta, and also Dr. Ernest Cronton. Bernard Abekwatre is here with you. Guys, Numo,
no more Charlie. Only when I makpa man be five, I'm a kekimi. You know
Why you make slow? Why
yeah, issue the po. See, the ododopo is always in my bag, and because of the rain, today I didn't drive. There was a problem with my car.
No.
So the new automobile company that has been opened at Dansoma. What is their name? What is saying? Fix.
Yeah.
Auto something. I'll get their name for you. In fact, where my cargo left me for in Charlie, it not be easy. It be very, very serious. So I was there extremely stranded. So I had to call my wife that look, this is the situation. So come and so when I just needed to hand over my bag, as I wait for the Smooth Fix Auto, the newly auto limited company in Ghana at Dansoma. If you go towards the Liberty Park there. Smooth Fix Auto Limited. Look,
you go left the Ododonpo for there.
I go left the Ododonpo for my bag inside way, then carry go. My wife carry go. Because of the way my car behaved to me today. In fact, it was bad. Thanks to the Smooth Fix Auto Limited.
Okay, you forget them.
Charlie, the people, they tow my car for free. They say, oh, this is one of our top-notch services. We are towing your car for free. We attend to the car, whatever the problem is, we do it before we call you to come and do what
the Arsenal fans for all go there.
And once the guys got to know that I am coach on Sports Panorama, the message to all of you here, Yao, Gabi, Abeku, everybody, anybody in this show, if you've got your car and there's a problem with your car, you want to spray your car, just take it straight to Smooth Auto Fix Limited. They are Dansoma. When you get to the Gold filling station and you turn right, as if you are going towards the Liberty Park, you see them there. It's a big company. Charlie, as I get there, no, I forget my Ododonpo. So today that they beg the Arsenal people, make them forgive me.
So you
but I guess some song give them because the Ododonpo is not here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna unleash that song.
No, but make it
that song, whatever they do, no.
Let's give them the.
I'm coming.
Okay.
We will play their anthem. That is what we're going to start with today. Because the show is dedicated to the people of Arsenal.
Charlie, the entire 22
the
years.
people of Arsenal include my honorable Sam Jata George, my boss, Samens. And look, the biggest Nigerian supporter ever of Arsenal. I've never seen. Look, I have several Nigerian friends. I don't know of any Nigerian brother or friend or papa who supports Arsenal more than Francis Oko. He's a big man. In fact, God willing, on Sunday, he said he wants to come and visit us on the show.
Hard.
The Republic of Football. He wants to. He said,
we are ready to host him.
Supporter.
Yeah, we are ready to host him.
Mr. Francis Oko.
Yeah, hard
the
guy.
Biggest Nigerian Arsenal supporter ever that I have come across. Nobody competes with him. Before I pray, the show is dedicated to Arsenal. No more. Play the Arsenal anthem.
Yeah, let's give them the anthem.
Listen today.
Then you pray for them.
Ateta.
Enjoy this for the Arsenal fans.
Atasa. Mama, who told me?
Right, so we just want to say congratulations to the Arsenal fans.
Your congratulations
20.
is not carrying properly.
Oh, it be. Congratulations. What again do you want?
Voice was down.
Congratulations.
20
players.
I supported Chelsea.
No. Don't say that.
Your voice is slow. We can't understand congratulations.
But what again do you want me to say?
That's a support one.
I'm better to come on. Someone still ready to have
Can you hear? You congratulations to Arsenal fans.
So no,
yourself.
Don't see.
I have to pray for them.
No, maybe I can talk something. Mikel Arteta be hard guy. I don't know if you guys have seen the interview.
Mikel be hard.
He said he watch the match, so then he do barbecue for increase. And then his first son ran to him.
No, Mikel be hard.
And was like, Daddy, we've won the title.
Charlie Mikel be hard.
Charlie in tears, bro.
Yeah, Mikel be hard.
Coach, I beg, pray for the Arsenal fans.
I've asked this man to play me a certain song. Is my song ready? This is not the song for, but this is just to thank Arteta. Maybe go give me. Wọlé noko. Ike wọlé noko. Aw atasa. Atata baya. Atata baya. Wọlé noko.
Charlie.
Wakateta baya.
Atasa.
Wakateta baya. Wakateta baya. Wakateta baya. Inke wakateta baya. Wakateta baya. Awateta. Wakateta baya. Wakateta baya.
Charlie, no, Arteta do.
This is the song.
Yeah, it be this why you like.
Keje obele yi. Eja kebo jiwonu bolo. Keje enyelo. Awatata. Ainke wo bala. Keje Arteta yi. Eja kebo jiwonu bolo. Keje enyelo ate.
More fire.
Gabi, you understand that?
More fire. Oh yeah.
You go fit translate.
It be the Ghana people way they know they understand for you.
Oh, you first stop that.
Is the talk say we go sing and sing beyond our voices.
Yeah man.
Because
we'll sing out loud.
you are the one who has rescued us from our enemy. Hey. From the blue side of London. Jehovah Sabaoth.
From the clutches of Chelsea.
From the blue side of London. Jehovah Sabaoth.
Oh, Charlie.
Atata, you have rescued us from the white side of London.
Serious noise pollution.
Look, Atata, you have rescued us.
Some few episodes ago, then Coach Day here, he said Ateta be you.
We are praying.
Pray make it go.
Jehovah Sabaoth. Atasa, Ateta, Atata. You want double show?
That's so cool.
Honorable Sam Data George is grateful. Samens, my boss, is grateful. Mr. Francis Oko, the biggest Nigerian of Arsenal, is grateful. Fifi Bansi, my senior brother, is grateful. Fifi Bansi, my senior brother, is grateful.
Listen,
Look,
senior man.
one of my biggest man of Hub Computers. Hub Computers, Mr. Frimpong. Hub Computers. computers opposite the Masalati at Medina. You are grateful.
Specificity.
You are grateful. You are grateful.
Fortune.
Oh,
Charlie.
Asta. Yo, what's about?
Abai.
One double shie.
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 Abai.
Arsenal will repeat this thing again next season.
100%. Hallelujah.
Then after the second season, then the Red Devils will take over.
Guys,
Jehovah Zebat. This is the anointing.
Divine.
This is the unction. This
Divine.
is the unction.
Divine.
This is the revelation. This is the prophecy.
10 years before Chelsea win again.
Arsenal to defend their title.
Prophetically, really call.
And in the third year,
Man United will take
the
over.
Red Devils,
Abai.
Manchester will take over.
Thank you.
Yes, and
Let
Chelsea.
your will be done.
Amen.
Let your will be done.
10 more years for Chelsea. Amen. 10 more years. Amen. 10 more years. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, yes, bad.
Oh, Charlie. Abai.
Ateta, take your glory. Ateta, take your honor. Ateta, look, at the end of the program, I will mention names and show how grateful we are. Honorable Sam Jatago,
Smooth.
Samens,
Smooth.
Mr. Frimpong of Home Computer,
Smooth.
Francis Oko, all of you, Fifi Banks, take your two and enjoy in the glory of the Lord. Yeah, yes, Amen.
Charlie.
Just
It's okay. You know, you've prayed for us now. It's okay. Don't come and take it. No, but he has to do it. Share his thoughts.
with the prayers.
No, he has to share his thoughts on Arteta.
Why must he interfere with the
No, let's start.
Prayers have been said.
No, he wasn't going to do that. No, it is finished. He wasn't going to do
You
that.
don't comment on the direction
What do you
of
want
the
to say?
Lord.
The point is that God knows nothing about this prayer. God knows nothing about this prayer.
Allow the man to attack
But why would you say that?
what function
This
has
is
built.
are you sneaking in carrying by this time? 2026.
You see,
Hey, Charlie, you mess up. Charlie, guys, let's start the conversation. Let's start off with us now. I'll take just what stood out for you guys. After Mikel Arteta guided the team to the title, well, for the first time in 22 years, right? Let me start off with you, Coach. Just real quick on. There's been several positives from what Arteta has done. With guiding this team to the title. I just want to pick your initial thoughts real quick.
look, for those of us who believe, that is why it is said that when history is done, so many years after, we can still go back and refer. I remember when Arteta was given the job to coach Arsenal. I was one of those who sincerely believed that at the time, he needed to go and ply his trade somewhere before taking up a very big team like Arsenal. But he himself will admit that he's learned on the job and he's grown in the position. And he will be forever grateful to the board, to the owners, because there was an 8th finish, a 5th finish. Any other team, maybe after the first 2 8th finishes, they would have gotten rid of him.
Yeah.
But they stuck to the plan. They had a plan. And they felt that he was the one to execute the plan. Look, I saw the agony and the pain in the faces of the Arsenal supporters last 2 seasons, right? And I even saw it again last season.
After finishing second,
where they came so close. In that Champions League semi-finals against PSG, I saw the pain. I was rooting at the time because there was a Ghanaian in there, Thomas Partey. I really wanted Thomas Partey to win the EPL or at least the Champions League with Arsenal. It never materialized. Partey had to leave. But the belief in Mikel Arteta was never questioned by the people of Arsenal. I remember I had a chat with our boss, Sames, where I sounded extremely disappointed that Arteta once again had find a way to bottle the league. But Samuels told me something that, look, although Arsenal played second, but he's given them something that is becoming more and more consistent. They've played second twice, and it is very likely that they will go and win the league the next season. He saw, in fact, after that conversation with him, that got me to believe. So I said, okay, I'll do my own homework and try and look into what they needed to do. So we spoke about they needed to address the striking area. Did they address that?
Yeah, I brought in
Yes, they did.
Victoria Okeres.
We spoke about the depth in the team, where anytime when there's an injury to Saka
Yeah.
and Odegaard, the team, one reason or the other, just tend to move away from what is ahead of them. Was that addressed? Yes. You may question Madueke, but he came in and he did the job. Look at Eberichi. Look at Eberichi. Eze. A player with proper audacity. When he's walking onto the pitch, he believes in his ability. He believes that when he gets on the ball, things will happen. Okay? So Arteta then, together with the board and directors of the people that are, of Arsenal, needed to give this team proper depth. So that Assad, when player A is injured, player B comes in and the quality will not drop.
Yeah.
It's either maintained or it even gets better. Once they address all those problems, it became very clear that now they were ready. Look, they made this a competition, not Man City.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course.
I see. How so?
Because they've been by far the better team. But as human as they are and as human as football is, okay, it was going to be very difficult for them to be on the up from start to finish.
Okay.
So there was the depth. But the mindset, the mentality had changed. It was never going to happen for the third time that Arsenal will bottle this league for the third time in a row. Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Come on. So, well, you remember when I came here and I prayed that Arteta turning in down my bomb? You remember that prayer?
I do.
Thanks to the people of City. That prayer is trending. I mean, it's gone viral.
Yeah. In fact, we brought it back again.
Yes, and I've seen it on powerful platforms, platforms of big men. When I pray and I say, Arteta, yo, what's about? Kahani Arteta kani da bombi. Grant him knowledge, tactical knowledge, technical knowledge to actually coach Arsenal to the title. Did he do that? He did that with cheeky ease. Cheeky ease. Nobody doubts that. Look, the football had balance. Where it needed to be expansive, it was.
It was, okay.
Where it needed to be extremely pragmatic, it was. I was talking to some people yesterday and they were saying that Arteta, come on, man. Arsenal, before this season, what do you think their strength was? Or the strength of Arsenal? They were always a solid defensive frame.
Yeah. I mean, that was the conversation from the past.
Along the line, people were
seasons.
expecting them to be overly expressed. And I've always sat there and I said that, look, for me, I always fall in love with that team that don't need more than a goal to win a football game.
I see.
If a team just need a goal to win a football game, they are the teams I love the most. All right?
Yeah.
Because it tells me that they've gotten their foundation right. Every good team is built on a solid defensive network.
Unlike Chelsea.
Every good team. Because in the game of football,
how you chipping this in? Let the guys rest. He's doing his analysis on.
if you allow, if you don't build your team, if you don't build your team based on solid defensive network, and you put yourself in the position where before you win a football game, you have to score 3, 4. Practically, it's impossible.
And your goalkeeper is not good too.
That is going to be very impossible.
Look at David.
So, see, you may like Arsenal for the style, you may hate them for the style.
Charlie, I'll be able
But their style, as exhibited over the past 3 seasons, which eventually has proven to be sustainable and winnable, is the defensive frame.
Yes.
I've listened to coaches like Alex Ferguson say, look, in the Premiership, it's not an attacking football that wins you there. When Chelsea, after 50 years, decided to win the league, how did they win it? They considered, I think, 16 goals. 15 goals in 38 games. They hadn't won it in 50 years.
But now, what is
when they decided to win it, when Jose walked in, it was based on solid defensive.
Started building from there.
Arteta has studied his game.
Yeah.
He sat down in his sitting room,
They had Peter Cech.
in his bedroom. He looked at the ceiling. He's counted every line in that ceiling. And he said, even that line, if you were to bend them open, or there was to be any form of expansion, when it rains, the building will leak. So you needed to close shop. You needed to close
He has
it.
sealed all.
You needed to seal all.
I see.
And make sure that everything is intact.
Pumping.
And for me, They were absolutely brilliant.
But Chelsea was loose.
They were very brilliant.
Oh, yeah, can you allow Chelsea to
Allow
rest?
him to flow under toe.
No,
Yes,
you
what I'm
please
saying.
don't make any appearance over here.
the point
You
is
have
that-
to make that appearance.
The point is that, was it true that Chelsea was very loose? Yes, they were.
No, you see,
But
I
at the
want
end
you
of
to
the
no,
day,
I want you
I'm
to stay.
focusing on Arsenal.
No, don't get polluted by
I'm
your.
not political. I'm focusing on Arsenal.
Okay.
I'm focused on
I said
Arsenal.
the ones in Bokonaka, yes, they were.
Yes, they're very loose.
Hey,
Arsenal,
loose.
Chelsea, we know we're loose, Papa. We're loose, Papa. No one, we're loose.
Look at their goalkeeper.
Now, let me tell you where I think Arsenal won the league. Most people are saying Arsenal won the league when Everton did them the favor.
Yeah, the 3-0 against
I beg
City.
to differ.
Okay. But the 3-0 against City.
Yeah, I beg to differ.
That was in the month of that period, the
Yes.
month of April, right?
I think Arsenal won the league when they went back to their true identity. When they went back to their true identity. What is that identity? We'll create a solid defensive block
Yeah.
and we'll build from there.
So in that
Going
period,
forward-
they were not scoring a lot of
They were
goals.
not scoring.
But people question that
Kake-
round.
Kake, Ekome,
Yeah, 1-0.
Enkoko, Bakun, Ekome,
That's a kaki.
Nkoko, Ekrekra,
Na abaze.
Ekome.
Bye.
Baku now what is the league? In Ateta has sacked Pep Guardiola.
Ah,
Yes.
how?
He's running away from the
And the
competition.
person said he's done 10 years in the.
He should stay.
No, but he's tired.
Now, yeah, Obi here 26 years old. One brother. Obi here 22 years. One brother. 10 years per Abra. This is a different competition. He's dealt with the likes of Jose. He's dealt with the likes of Jurgen Klopp. This is the Arteta era. Stay and accept the competition from Arteta. You've handed over to your deputy. So your two deputies should go and compete. Arteta wants a deputy, Maresca another deputy. We'll wait to see how they will go. But look, it's an absolute bang from the people at Arsenal.
Okay.
This is the message sent to the people in blue in London, to the people in red in Manchester.
And the people in red again.
Get a plan. Believed in the project. Arteta have been saying this. Believe in the project. It will pay. It will pay. In 2 seasons, they've competed for the league. They've won back-to-back semi-finals in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Final in the Champions League.
Yeah.
I
The
know
bag
for
waiting.
sure. Look, I pray God. I normally don't do this when it comes to football. But because of Arsenal, I'm ready to throw away all my tactical anything. I pray God that Arsenal beats PSG on the 30th. Because I know for sure if they were to beat PSG, all my problems.
we
Look, look, if Arsenal, I mean, Donyame.
What? Arsenal should be
Say,
PSG.
Come on, Yehovah Zeba.
I see.
Ow, Ateta.
You.
We sink Luis Enrique
Sink.
through the unction of darkness. He will not see on that day. Ateta will see because it's not fair on Arsenal. Arsenal is a big team.
We'll see.
How on earth?
Charlie.
You see,
Someone
in
needs
the
it.
history of Arsenal, they've never won the Champions League before.
Yeah.
How?
They should go and win it for the first time,
At
right?
least they deserve it. Hey, they deserve at least a Champions League title. Arsenal is a big team.
Okay.
Look, in England, let me ask you a question. If you take Man United, which nobody debates is the biggest team in England,
Liverpool.
even in the world by far,
Liverpool is there.
you take Liverpool. Who is the next big team? Who's the next big team?
Chelsea.
Oh,
But Chelsea is big.
Chelsea is bigger than Arsenal.
But Chelsea in terms of what?
I will. The entry I will cow. No,
But in terms of
Papa
what?
no tell.
You know, in terms of what?
In
Trophies.
terms of commercial, in terms of anything.
Okay, no, so now
Arsenal is far bigger than
then I
Chelsea.
can agree. If you say because
Chelsea,
you know, when you say I thought it was just big. Yeah.
But
If you said
commercial
tro-
value.
We are talking
Okay,
about
fair enough.
commercial value. We are
Okay.
talking about pedigree. We are talking about mileage.
Okay.
They have a proper American owner who
We are
knows
talking
football.
about mileage.
Your American owner doesn't know anything. They don't know anything about
So
football.
Arsenal as a team, they deserve to win the Champions League. Because look, if they don't win on the 30th, it will take them another what? 20, how many years? So many years to win it again. They
No, but,
deserve to win.
but the following season is there to go again.
No, you see, when was the last time they played in the final? 2005,
Yeah,
right?
2005. No, the
2005,
final against
2006.
Barca, yeah,
2006.
2006, yeah.
So that's about 20 years. 20 years. Another 20 years. No. They deserve to win one. So we are calling, we are going to evoke the unction on Luis Enrique and his players. They have to lie low. They have to lie low. But the Saliba will fly. Eberichieze will fly. Magaresh, Saka, Jokeresh, they will fly. And we'll sing the rest on the other side.
There is a new song for the Arsenal fans heading into the Champions League final.
It's from a big man.
One of the biggest,
A big man.
Let Arsenal fans enjoy.
The red and white are marching on from North London to the world tonight. Champions, champions! The Gunners are champions. The Emirates are shining bright. A sea of red beneath the lights. We dreamed of glory, held on tight. Now history is ours tonight. Through every battle, every fight, through every season's lonely night, the faithful never lost their way. And now we've come to celebrate. Raise your scarves into the sky. Hear the roar 1,000 miles. One club, one heart, one family. Forever in our history. Arsenal, Arsenal, hear the people sing. Champions of England, let the bells all ring. Saka on the wing, Erling on the king. North London forever, hear the stadium sing. Ole, 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 ole. The Gunners are champions today. Ole, 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 ole. The Gunners are champions today. Declan Rice commands the field, a warrior who'll never yield. Saliba stands like a mighty wall. No fear, no doubt, he conquers all. Gabriel fights with heart and pride. David Raya guards the side. Kai Havertz brings the fire and flame. Together they've rewritten fame. Hey, hey! Arsenal, Arsenal, hear the people sing. Champions of England, let the bells all ring. Saka on the wing, Erling on the king. North London forever, hear the stadium sing. Ole, 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 ole. The Gunners are champions today. Ole, ole, ole.
All right, so that's for the Arsenal fans. They're taking on PSG in the final of the Champions League, May 31. Yeah, Charlie, it's a Saka on the way.
Saka on the wings. Odegaard is king. Nah, Charlie, the song is too much.
Hey, Arsenal, right now, Arsenal,
There's nothing more to see.
every Arsenal fan right now, he get plenty friends.
I swear,
Charlie, we always
Gabby, there's nothing more to
One
see.
of my boss, they call him Razak. Razak. He's listening to the program. He's a die-hard Arsenal fan.
I see.
Charlie, Razak, you should enjoy. I had a mabre, enjoy.
Gabby, there's nothing more to say.
Oh, the song is enough for you.
The song is enough for me.
Okay.
So for me, there's nothing more to say. Honestly, you guys enjoy your victory,
You
and I
deserve
know,
it.
yeah, because
Celebrate.
you deserve it. And
Celebrate.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you repeat the song because it's a
Oh,
very,
yeah,
very good
we'll
song. Yeah,
play it
so
again.
that I can enjoy it once.
Jude Duncan, I hope you are not hate watching.
Oh, not at all. I mean, I think it's an impressive win, and largely, I think that
Learn from
we
them.
need to celebrate this Arsenal side. But you know, I was listening to Coach and
Don't go and pick any of his pointers and start
no, I'm not
building
even. I'm not even.
Chelsea.
I'm
what,
not
what,
even.
as you
I'm-
go open documents for that.
I'm not.
They can't do.
No, I see. The show to people that listen, and we need to fact check it.
Yo. So what be the fact?
There's no fact check, but the point is that you know, if you look at the current traditional big four, right, in the Premier League, and you look at when they each last won the Premier League trophy, it makes a really
You mean the
interesting
drought,
telling story, right?
Okay.
So you have Liverpool won it a year ago. You have City, they've been perennial winners 4 in a row. Arsenal are current champions.
Chelsea, I think 9 years ago, we won it. And there's United. And guess how many years?
How many years?
13 years.
Okay.
You know, and you see, another thing is that
You think more will add, eh?
oh, is it not clear? I mean, have they put in place the structures to reverse that? I don't think so. So it's interesting to listen to Coach talk very nicely about Arsenal. But the point is that it's a marked difference between what he's saying now and some of the things he said about this team in the past. But I won't dwell on that. I think that if you look at the Leicester City win, it was arguably the most impressive win we've seen in the Premier League in a very long time. In
Was
the
it the
modern era.
2016?
Yes, that Leicester win was unbelievable.
Claude Ranieri.
Yes, in terms of the odds, right? But if you look at the difficulty index, I think this Arteta team stands out tall. Last week on the show, there were concerns around whether the quality of the Premier League has dipped,
Index.
right? In terms of how much competitiveness amongst the team. And people feel like, oh, other teams are not performing. But the point is that to win, you need to be better than all of the other teams. And I think Arsenal, in a very significant way, were way better than the other teams. So I really don't agree with arguments that say that, oh, the league has reduced in quality. So for that reason,
No, but if you want to compare it to...
yeah, let me make my point. The league has never reduced in quality.
So on what grounds again?
Judah, come the Arsenal supporters are saying today we have to close the program at 10.
we beg them.
We beg them.
You know,
I mentioned Mr. Francis Okon, the biggest Nigerian Arsenal fan.
He wants us to talk. Okay.
He said we should extend the program to
Make no worry.
to 10 o'clock.
We'll give him an extended version on Sunday.
That's what.
Yes, so as I was saying, suggestions to the point that, oh, the league has reduced in quality and for that reason Arsenal have sneaked through to win, I think it's quite false and misplaced.
Oh, but who said that?
Oh, last week on the show, y'all made similar points.
No, he was making
beyond
a
TV,
point.
yeah, beyond yeah, if you go on social media, I hear people say, oh, everybody else is not performing and Arsenal have won.
But there was that conversation. There was
So that is what I want to
but
that's what I
generally,
want to
I mean,
dispel, right? Because if you look at this season, for example, there's more money in the Premier League than it's ever been. If you look at the mid-table side, for example, between Bournemouth and Brentford, they are separated by just 4 points, right? And look at the struggle for even Champions League and European places. So clearly, you could tell that the gap is being bridged. What it means is that a lot more teams are getting money into the league. The league is becoming more global, right? It's everywhere. Everybody's watching it.
Yeah.
And even the psychological trauma alone, right? So I think that's it. We need to credit this Arsenal side, right? And another aspect of what makes this very, very impressive for me is the fact that they came into this season with quite a number of injuries, right? You can say, well, it happens to every club, but at the rate at which it hit Arsenal, at the point, Saka wasn't anywhere to be found. You could say same for some of their back line, you know. So as a Chelsea fan, it's difficult saying this, that you know they are painting London, but it's not done yet, right? I think that
What is not done? Painting London red.
I think so. You need to crown it with that Champions League, and the others who have said that, oh, maybe they are celebrating too much when they should be focusing on the Champions League. But be that as it may, after 22 years, it's absolutely well deserved. I feel like they've really put in the effort, and it's really, really, really interesting. and
Quick
exciting
thoughts
to watch.
on Mikel Arteta's 6.5 years stay at Arsenal and Pep's departure, and people saying that Mikel can go on to dominate with this current crop. That's if he builds on what he has moving forward in the league. Where do you stand on that?
It's going to be difficult. A lot more teams have also identified their shortcomings and are fixing the gaps here and there. So, for example, you have a Chelsea team that is bringing in a very experienced coach and player who knows the league very well. He's been there.
And I knew you start with Chelsea.
Where should I start? You tell me where to start.
You proceed. I can't tell you where to start. But
I'm building a point, right? So, essentially, a lot more teams have seen where their shortcomings are. Maresca is likely to go to City. He's won, or he did a very good work, or some high quality work with Leicester, right? He knows English football to an extent. He won the Club World Cup with, again, Chelsea. He knows the Premier League quite well. So I'm not really sure about Liverpool and where they stand in all of this, because some of their stars are leaving, right? Other experienced players in their team are also leaving. I don't know what their replacements yet. To be able to tell a full picture of how next season will look like is when preseason begins and the clubs are settling in, transfer done. But Arsenal look in a very strong position because they have a very young team. Their core believe in the project Arteta is doing together with Kroenke and the board. So it looks like it will be in for a long reign, right? But it will also depend on how they are able to get a few more additions, because beyond Victor Gyökeres, for example, you can't really rely on Gabriel, right? So they would need to make some.
You mean Gabi
acquisitions.
Jesus?
Yes, Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. I mean, Martinelli is a fantastic player. So, is he not a fantastic player?
We'll let this
why United fans start saying something, then Charlie,
proceed.
So they'll need to also build the team and put in other acquisitions. But all in all, I think that Arteta has what it takes to go the long haul with this team, and I struggle to see how he will not do well with this team, right? But anything can happen in football, because I'm seeing a Chelsea coming into next season with Cole Palmer rested, having surprisingly and shockingly missed out on the World Cup. Estaval, also coming in very rested. The likes of Levi Cole and all of those coming in very rested. It sets up the Premier League for an exciting, season ahead. So, Charlie, kudos Arsenal, right? The Arsenal. They say not landing forever.
They should enjoy.
They should enjoy the moment.
May 31 is just
But Gabi, just a quick one before Doc comes in. The difficulty index in terms of winning the Premier League, it was down to he said this one. No, I disagree. I'll pick the Man City one that they beat Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool to the title on the final day. Yeah. That was more difficult
the difference.
What was the point? What was the point?
Just 1 point. Where Liverpool lost just one game, one game all season. Yeah. That was more difficult than Man City winning that league, or that league season. That league title was more difficult than this one. Yeah. Not to discredit Arsenal, but that one was more difficult than this one.
So that's the part you disagree.
That was
in terms of the difficulty
index. And on top
index.
of that, the English Premier League, such narratives, I think, is overblown. The competitiveness is overblown. Last 2 weeks, Sevilla, they were in relegation zone. They were fighting to stay in the league. They won 3 in a row, and boom, just like that, the European contention.
Yeah, but we've seen in the Premier League.
And 4 points. 4 points is the same thing. In the Premier League, we are seeing it. La Liga, it was the same. Yeah. To the extent that 4 points separated Sevilla, who were in top 6 or something, from relegation. So it's pretty much the same.
A similar thing too in the EPL with the teams. I mean, from 6th to somewhere around 10th.
It's the same thing. About 5 points. I think that whole narrative sometimes is overblown, because there are competitive leagues outside the EPL.
The EPL is the biggest league in the world to start with, right?
Exactly.
And I don't think anybody here on this table disagrees with that. But back to the point around why this is the more impressive win and why this is more competitive is because look at the traditional top 4, for example, or even the big 6 if you want to expand it. There's nothing like that anymore. What it means is that all of the teams are performing. And to add on, look at the performance of English teams in Europe this season, right from the Conference League. Very likely Crystal Palace would win the Europa League. Nottingham could have won it.
2 teams, yeah.
So
in fact,
even in the Champions League, look at the performance of English teams. So I think that generally English teams are performing much better because there's a lot more money in the league, obviously, from TV rights, sponsorships, and all of that. But the quality has also improved, and that is why you get the relegation battle, for example.
I saw an update today. No, I think it was yesterday, that Wolves actually earn more money than Bayern Munich, who won the title
because
in Germany.
The league is quality.
Won more money than Barcelona.
So you find teams. You find teams now battling or going toe to toe with teams maybe in the EPL. Sorry, in the Spanish La Liga and Italian Serie A, battling for like a top player.
Yeah.
That speaks about the revenue.
Got relegated, but they made more money than Barcelona, who won the La Liga.
Yeah. Well, Jude, I mean, point well made.
From the league.
More money from the league. No.
Yeah. I know you don't want, but what team do you follow in the EPL?
None of them.
None of them. Oh.
No, but you see this whole
Liverpool.
The
last time he came here, he said he follows Liverpool.
No, I like Liverpool.
The last time he came, he said he follows Liverpool. I don't know why today he says he follows Liverpool.
That makes a good point. I like Liverpool a bit. Yeah, makes the
not
point.
a bit. You like Liverpool. Look.
Yeah, makes the point. And rightly so. Yeah. Rightly so. Because for the followers of the league in England, the narratives are generated regularly. We're English people. We speak English. We understand English. So we appreciate it when things are done in English.
You want to push it more.
I lived in France. I went to school in France. I like the French league a lot, and the narratives in the French league makes a lot of sense to me because I understand the language, I follow it, etc. And it is the same.
Yeah.
You go to, I mean, they talk about 3 clubs making the European club final this season from England. I mean, the Italians did it 2 seasons ago, with all 3 making. Unfortunately,
final,
just one. I think Atalanta also.
Yeah.
No, but when the Conference League was introduced,
when they beat Leverkusen,
when the Conference League was introduced, Roma won it for the first time.
Fiorentina went to the final.
Has gone to the final twice in a row.
Yeah.
You know, you've had Inter play in the final of the Champions. So the
Twice
bit about the
seasons.
competitiveness, you've got to understand that. Yes, like I said, the English have got the language. That is the language we're accustomed to. We know. So when they do the narratives, we appreciate it. We understand. We follow it. And without a doubt, English is the most widely spoken language in the world. It makes it easier to market anything English. It doesn't make it stronger, better than anything, any other thing. Because there's football that's played. No, this is it. Football is played everywhere in the world. And you've got to appreciate what the Tanzanians are also doing with their league. You've got to look for the uniqueness of what others are doing. Obviously, some will be more dominant. And back to what Arsenal has done this season. And like,
but you do agree the Premier League is exceptional?
No, I don't know about it. It has its hold it, please. I am
on a seasonal basis.
This
season,
they've
been better.
I am on
last
the floor.
season.
I am on the floor. They've got their uniqueness. Other leagues have got their uniqueness. So I don't.
But you believe there are a lot of factors that.
No. I mean, if we want to go into it, we won't finish.
Okay,
but the point
fine.
I want to make is, makes the point about which team, which of the league titles was
about the difficulty index
to win, and I'm saying Arsenal have not been overly dominant this season, because dominance is when Charlie by 3, 4, 5
or by April you are done with that
conversation. No, hold it. And you see, it doesn't tell the competitiveness of a league.
Okay.
That because a team won it. Please hold it, guys.
Let him make his point.
Guys,
but we you know he.
Guys, hold it. If we want to do this, we won't finish.
No, I understand.
If we want to do the heck, we won't finish. That's why you've got to listen for me to do the point. So this is it. When we have clubs dominate football leagues, and they wrap up league seasons 5-6 games to the end of the season, like City did 3 seasons ago. They show that in Europe as well. No, they blow everyone away and they win it. Barcelona has done it. Man United has done it.
Inter.
Real Madrid has done it. Inter did it. Bayern Munich have done it. PSG last season, 4-5 matches to end the season.
They were done.
They've wrapped up everywhere, and then in the final of the UEFA Champions League, they beat a team that beat almost all the good teams in the build-up to the final. So football is that dynamic that every season, as marketing people, as marketing communications people, we've got to tease out narratives that will help us sell it and make this season look different from last season. That is our job. So, yes, Arsenal have done a good job winning the Premier League this season. But we're saying, like Yao said, it is not necessarily the most dominant of seasons. And let's not make this argument about, because the point gap is tighter, so then it makes it more competitive and all of that. Because in another league, somebody won it with 5 games to spare or 3 games. And like Thierry Henry said a few days ago, you've got to be absolutely dominant. If you are the most dominant league in Europe, then you've got to win the European Cup, say 5 times in a row. When Serie A said they were the most dominant league in Europe over a 20-year period, between 1990 and the year 2000, you have 14 clubs playing in what you call the Europa League today, playing in the final, 8 of them winning. 8 years out of 10 years, you had 7 of their clubs playing in the Champions League final, including very small clubs like Sampdoria playing in the final of the UEFA Champions League. Up to 5 of them won it. That is what you call dominance in a 10-year period. You get it? So We're saying translate that. And let's not bring in this lame argument about, oh, you know, this one is so difficult to win. So by the time we get to the business end of the European Cup,
They're fatigued.
yeah, no, come on, don't say that.
Well, interesting thoughts from Doc. Let me take some messages. No, but you've made your point already. What point do you want to make? You come and
Because
say,
then if you say that,
you've been comparing Chelsea and then
For me, I do believe that the most competitive league in the world is the EPL. I'm free to say that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
I agree
negate
with you.
the competitiveness
of the other leagues.
others,
Okay,
yes,
fair enough.
yes.
Let me take some
I
messages.
agree.
Let me take this from, it says, good evening Sports Panorama and the entire crew. Help me congratulate Mr. Imanoni, Mokobi I, CEO of Africa Prudential Life Insurance, an astute Arsenal fan. Your name is Niamu Inside Spring Text. Okay. James Inosu says it's difficult to forgive Coach, not on any day than today, the day of Arsenal. No bell, no the don't put two. Nah, we can't take this. Okay. He says, his times. Come on, man. Challenge cheeky ease. Weeks me rough. I'm on the floor. You guys make me look forward to Friday evenings and the weekend with sports. Coach, please try and be present. Okay. Let me take this. It says, okay, we'll take a different message. Let me take this one. It says, good evening, Sports Panorama. Congratulations to Arsenal and Al Nassr for winning their respective leagues. They deserve it. And next season, more laurels. Gabi, what time will the Mexico-Ghana game be played? It's 8 p.m. Mexico time, but 2 a.m. Ghana time. So, yeah, you want to stay awake and watch that game.
It's live on your channel.
Oh, but you have to watch it.
Nobody would.
Is it live on your channel?
Well, we'll bring the update. No, let me take the other message. It says, at this moment, my heart goes out to Thomas Partey. Just a bit of patience for a salary cut and a season longer would have paid off. Junior from listening to us from London. Okay. A lot of messages. You can also send in your thoughts. Guys, let's talk about the England squad, and then we'll tie it to the Black Stars game. Let me start off with you, Bernard. You've not had a say.
I can't talk about England. There's Arsenal to talk about. Why do I talk about England?
I'm sorry.
No, I can't.
Arsenal
I didn't have any say on that. Then maybe you don't want me to talk about.
Proceed.
Proceed on the show. Thank you very much. Thank you. I feel Mikel Arteta has rewritten the numbers. It's crazy, the fashion or the manner in which he's done it. I have a feel that he's not the professor, but he's living like the professor. This thing happened to Arsene Wenger some time ago in the 90s. And it looked like it was over for Arsenal. I'm not taking them back to their pain. But he was also second 3 times. And he came back the following year. And through all of those processes, he had come super close. Just like Mikel has done. And I like where Coach began his argument from. The 8-8 thing, if Arsenal didn't know their history, they would have sunk this football club more. When they sacked that coach who was proving that he's a master when it comes to European football and in the second competition, the Europa League, I was worried. I'm like, why do you sack him? I feel given time, he's able to win Arsenal, an important trophy. So when Mikel was in the helms and things got a little difficult, I kept telling Arsenal fans that, look, he's the man to bring, glory to this football club again. So he rewrote the script and brought that dominance back. This thing of mental toughness and what have you, it didn't begin, with Mikel Arteta's era and what have you. Arsene Wenger, at a point, needed to introduce a dietitian and all of those components to try and bring this club back to its feet. Arteta knew that story. So he brought somebody like a pickpocketer, to put that word in space, to try and get the awareness of these players sharper. And all of these rudiments is revisiting history
and bringing this club back into its glory days. He did it in a great fashion. And I feel that placing second, first, this is that year for Arteta to change the narrative. When Wenger went on that and won it the following year, he lost to us, Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson. But I feel Arteta is going to continue this dominance. Because in that era, there was Arsene Wenger, who was given, there was Arsene Wenger, and of course, Sir Alex Ferguson. And that kind of competition and rivalry between the two, made it difficult. Of course, we know United and its assemblance of, stars and what have you and all of that. And it was difficult for Arsenal to come back because the following season, Arsene Wenger rightly said in an interview that he believed there was nothing that was going to stop Arsenal from winning that trophy again. But it was a bit with injuries and retirement of one of I've forgotten the name of the player. A certain player retired, and it affected the whole movement and the trajectory of what they had wanted to paint. So it is important to note that Pep Guardiola has left a huge gap. Who's going to challenge Mikel Arteta for the trophy defense? Is it Anislot? Maresca at City if he's given the job? Xabi Alonso? Michael Carrick? William Lopetegui? Or who is going to do that? Because between Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson, that tension was there. So I believe that Arteta is going to write another story, and indeed a special one going forward. After winning the Champions League, this team is going to have the might to attract good players in and around the world and establish this club to match its numbers. And when I say to establish this club to match its numbers, the average ticket income per fan per home game for this football club, and it's third, the last time I checked, £84.66. And Arteta needs to match those numbers by putting trophies to it. And I was one of those who was super worried when Arsenal were second. So to have it this year and in this fashion, how Mikel has done it, I don't feel there's any other competition. To perm the Pep, not retirement, Pep's leaving Manchester City to it, I feel Arteta is going to dominate this league for a minute after winning the UEFA Champions League, which I feel Arsenal are going to do it because the players are super motivated. The mindset is changed now, and they are going. I don't think there's anything that's going to stop them in Arsene Wenger's voice. Superstar.
Okay. We'll stay with England then. Jude, I'll start off with you real quick because of time. That has to do with the 26-man squad for named by Thomas Tuchel. Ivan Toney, a surprise inclusion. Trent, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, Harry Maguire, Adam Watson, a few players are not in that squad. Surprised with some of the decisions?
Tuchel has the biggest job going into this FIFA World Cup because in terms of pure talent, I think only France comes close to this English team.
Not the Ghana job.
Not the Ghana job. Not the
That's
Ghana
strange.
job.
I thought that was the biggest job going into this World Cup.
In terms of pure talent, only what?
No, he says Tuchel has the biggest job, right?
Yeah, but I thought that was the Ghana job. What's the name of the Ghana job?
Carlos Queiroz.
I thought Chris has the biggest job.
Maybe we should allow him to finish, then we understand where he's coming from.
No, he said that he will continue. But he said,
I'm surprised though.
Let him proceed.
The job will not even know whether it be fair or Queiroz. They do that too, so we can't speak for
the FA says for personal reasons. Ofer is taking charge.
Yeah, so
I told you that 3 weeks ago, say Carlos Queiroz the more longer.
I remember he said that.
The Mexico game.
Oh yeah, I remember he said that.
No, but why are you not talking about this one? And you are talking England.
We'll talk
so
about.
for this World Cup,
we want to tie to
but
it.
for this World Cup, but what's our biggest interest? Is it England or it is our?
We'll tie to that one.
But we have to look at
exactly.
So our coach is not in Mexico.
No, he's not.
Catch one play.
Jude, you proceed with your submission.
So, Gabi, I want to start up with Cole Palmer's message, right? And he says that football can be cruel sometimes, but that's the game. I'm obviously gutted not to be part of the squad for the World Cup, and it's every boyhood dream to represent your country on
As for
the biggest stage.
the reactions and those,
Then it goes that I'll be supporting from home, working hard at Chelsea, and making sure
we have seen
I'm
a head.
ready
He doesn't deserve
whenever
to be
the
there.
call comes again, and that's signed by Cole
All
Palmer.
the players
I hope
don't deserve to.
what
be
you
there.
come to see. It's not Chelsea bias.
why?
No, I'm just
They don't deserve to be there.
Why did you ask me a
No,
Chelsea
don't even
question?
waste your time.
So I don't even know why I'm reading this statement because Maguire to release the statement.
Yes.
Maguire said he was shocked and gutted. Why are you not reading that one?
You say gutted.
I'm shocked. So you proceed.
See, we
Our
expected.
Chelsea agenda.
That's why I warned him.
Oh, you asked me an England question, and you are policing my thoughts.
Proceed. You proceed.
Coach.
But the Chelsea players in other national teams may not even start games.
That's why
Because Chelsea has been horrible.
Doc, let's allow him to proceed because of time. So you go on.
So I think that at the end of the day, I listened to Tuchel, and I want to tie in this right. Even before I come back to England, Kirosh, when he finally announced the squad, he should meet with the press and explain every single.
The squad
player.
is done actually.
No. So
At the time, he will be in Cardiff.
no, wherever he is, he would have to explain why who is going
That's
on the
not
plane.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I look at this team, I think
It's
that
not gonna happen.
Tuchel was clear in his thoughts. He prioritized balance over superstar names. He prioritized balance over big names inclusion, and that's fair. But I also felt, and I've seen comments to the effect that, see, if you're England and you're drawing a game 1-1, or you're losing and you look on your bench, who would you rather come on and change that game for
Ivan
you?
Toney.
I would say Cole Palmer, because he showed it in the past, right? At the Euros final, came on against Spain, arguably the best team. They went on to win, and he showed his magic. So it's fine. But the point is that it was always going to be a difficult job. I look at some of the players he's picked, right? It's a fair balance of experience and also young players. You have about 6 players in the team: Rice, Pickford, Stones, Henderson, Kane, Rashford, and maybe Saka. Saka has 48 caps, too shy, But the other 6 I mentioned, have 50 caps or more for the England team. Whereas you have about 10 players who have less than 10 caps, and there are some who've played only one game. So, for example, a player like Jarrell Kwanzaa, he's had a fine season at Bayern Leverkusen, no doubt.
22 minutes.
But I look at the kind of football, for example, Harry Maguire played for United towards the end of the season. And I'm like, you want to just count on his experience, because the truth is, you can say all what you want to say about Maguire's club form.
Would you trust Maguire's mobility against France?
I may not start him necessarily I may not start him necessarily once I have the likes of Gueye, who is,
Ezri Konsa.
not even Konsa.
Ben.
Stones,
Those are
Ben.
There's a loose ball, and
But
there's
the point is that
Semenyo and Harry Maguire.
Charlie, why
All
is
the
y'all doing
players
this?
don't deserve to be there.
But
That's why they're
the
not
point is that if I'm drawing a game, extra time, and I need to throw somebody on to come and win headers for me,
Clutch
in the final
Maguire.
there,
Chelsea.
I would give him a look at. So you see, it's one of those things. If it works out, you are the smartest guy in the room.
yeah.
If you miss it out on it, you are the dumbest
come for your
person.
head.
And then
So
you
I
resign,
see no issues there. It's the coach's prerogative. He's chosen, in his words, the best 26 that is ready and he can trust and would deliver for him. So would give him that. But certainly, I felt that some of the reasons, it's difficult to give. So, for example, you drop somebody like Jared Bowen, right? And you go and pick.
No, you mad working.
Charlie, I didn't want to mention.
I don't know why he's.
What has the coach provided reasons for?
Oh yeah, he did a press conference.
So he's the coach.
So I said, fair enough.
Is he
You see,
context?
but Charlie, one goal.
Yeah.
Premier League winning team. One goal.
I think we have to say this. If you follow Thomas Tuchel, ever since he burst onto the scene as a coach, and the way he does his things, his body of work.
He's a weirdo.
I don't want to use that word. I'll say he's principled, and sometimes the choices of players he uses. Look at the Jess Spence explanation. He said that he's relying on him because he can play as a left back and as a right back. We've seen him do that with the time was even at Chelsea. So I'm not surprised at some of the decisions
Charlie Gabby, coaches have got philosophies. They have ways they work. I mean, we have a coach in the studio.
Yeah.
I think if you're a leader, you've got to have a philosophy you work with.
But that's
say this is what works for me. Yes, you've got to consider the context, the people you're working, the environment, the culture, and all.
Gabi, 10 seconds.
Real quick, so that
I think in finally settling on the squad, it's basically a categorization of two things, right? So there are players who are like, no matter what, they're on the list, irrespective of their club forms. And you can make a case for players such as Saka. He had a long injury spell.
Yeah.
He scored only 7 goals in a title-winning season. But I don't think anybody would disagree with him being in there. But there are other names you look at and I'm like, I'm not quite sure these players should be on the plane. Yeah. But like I said, it's his prerogative, and we'll see.
26.
But
all
I
of
think
them
that
play.
in this competition,
we should fancy our chances against them.
Oh, definitely. No, if Kirosh is minded, you see, and there are no last minute challenge, you know, if we are really minded to call the best 26 available, no quota, Nibi, and all of those things, Charlie will fancy our chances.
We cannot call the best 26.
Kirosh has not said he's going to do any quota.
What?
Coach,
fair enough.
Yes.
You want to talk about the friendly, right?
Yeah, I'll talk. I just the English team.
Yeah, and then tie
into
into the friendly. Yeah. Then I'll come to you and Doc. Yeah, don't worry.
The very moment England appointed Thomas Tuchel, things like this was always going to happen. If you know Thomas Tuchel, this is the way he does his things. He's that sort of manager who wants absolute control over his team. And normally, if there's any player out there who he believes will do a job for him, at the mere sight of him, he would prefer that player than those who will get him to scream on top of his voice. Because mainly, or most of when he does that, he gets so angry and he tends to lose it. If you look at the team he's put out there, I believe all the so-called players that people think should have been in the team that he's dropped, he was justified in dropping all of them.
Not facts.
Somebody like Harry Maguire.
Not facts.
Somebody like Harry Maguire. There's no way Harry Maguire can fit into a Thomas Tuchel system. Because Tuchel is a high-line coach. Maguire cannot run.
Someone will counter with, why is that Dan Ben made a list?
I'm coming. Dan Ben made that list because he can deputize as a left back.
Fantastic. True.
I think that is the only reason why he's in the list. Dan Ben is not going to be a starter in this team.
Yeah.
You look at Alexander Arnold. Who's going to bench him? Rich James. James is better. You look at the boy at Newcastle.
Even with Trent,
even
with Trent, Tuchel doesn't fancy him
that
much.
Look,
he said it at the press conference. That he doesn't give him anything.
Boy.
Yeah.
The only thing that Alexander Arnold, in my view, will do better than him will be those long diagonal passes to relieve the team of any pressure and yet still make sure when he does that, he gets it right and they are still in possession of the ball. But Tuchel doesn't want that. He wants his team to control games. Chelsea talks about Cole Palmer. To be very honest and sincere, the Cole Palmer we've seen for the past 2 seasons, right? It's not the Cole Palmer we saw this season.
But you can say same for other players who were called.
And I'm coming. Unfortunately for him, he happens to be competing with players in his position who have shown that this season they are far better than him. The only look, Cole Palmer, if he's going to go, he was going to go ahead of Morgan Rogers.
In that number 10 spot.
And that wouldn't have made sense to anybody.
So he's competing with...
I don't think so. If I watch Cole Palmer...
Bellingham, Morgan Rogers...
You see, and I'm not even saying this because I'm...
No, you just tell me who
I think that when I watch Cole Palmer in that PSG game, in the FIFA Club World Cup, I think that he's a better player than Morgan Rogers. You can make an argument to that effect.
But
possibly has a lot more experience.
What is experience?
Clearly, Tuchel dropping him. I think it's just down to
coach has asked me a question. Let me ask him. Let me answer. He said, when you talk about experience, it is throwing a player on in a must-win.
Are you saying Cole Palmer is more experienced than Morgan Rogers?
I think so.
In what sense?
Oh, club football sense. I'm coming. Morgan Rogers. I'm coming.
Well, for this season.
This season, and overall as a player,
this season, it's okay. You let coach finish.
When they needed to go in the Euro 2024 final, who did they bring on to?
No, but why you mention that? But you are not mentioning Bellingham, who even got them. They were 2 minutes away from being booted out.
Proceed with your point. You
Not
proceed with your
Obama.
point.
Bellingham hasn't been the same player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been the same.
Proceed with your
So
point.
the point I'm making is that, look, Palmer is a good player. Don't get me wrong. Palmer is a good player. Don't get me wrong. But for him to fit into a Thomas Tuchel system, he needs to work hard. Off the ball, he's completely zero.
Well, Palmer won't give you that. I mean, if you've watched
he
it,
hasn't been good
And
this
you
season.
agree with that. Don't interject.
I disagree. I agree with what?
He hasn't been good this season.
And not so, you can say same for many other players.
Okay.
I said that there are two players. Some of them are there no matter what.
It's fair enough,
And
fair
there
enough.
are others who are there because of other things they bring to the team.
Fair enough.
Mention one player in that team, in that attacking role, that Palmer works harder than off the ball. Mention. None of them.
I don't think so.
None of them.
Charlie, we see Madueke play football.
Oh, Madueke will track back. He will run
No,
back.
but is it
He
now?
will
He's doing
tackle.
the comparison with the 10 slot. So if you want
I'm
to, because
looking at
Madueke, you can't put him there.
But Palmer is versatile, we know.
You
No, but you and I know that Tuchel is going to use him in that 10 slot.
So the fact of the matter is, he doesn't deserve to be in the team. He and Maguire, who deserve to be in the team?
Who? Palmer and Maguire?
Yes. But
They all don't.
They don't play the same position.
So no, I'm not trying to tell you that if it is in terms of performance for the season,
Okay.
Maguire deserves
Well,
Palmer.
for me, I'll
So
drop
go
the two of them. So it's,
I will drop the two. Of course, I will drop the two of them. I will drop the two of them. Now, you see, nobody should waste his time to go and watch 2 a.m. Blaster versus Mexico. Nobody.
no, but wait, no, wait. Relax, you guys should relax. Oh, wait.
I should go and watch. I should go and watch.
No,
selected Ketokreku Blasters.
No, coach, wait. Let me say something.
Coach, you say what?
Dude, I'm coming. When he say nobody should waste his or her time
You
to
allow me
waste
to
it,
explain.
there's a World Cup coming.
It has no bearing on the World Cup. That's the thing.
The Black Stars coach in Carlos Queiroz is not in Puebla. That's why you are playing a friendly.
Yes.
His assistant in Desmond Ofe has been put in charge to oversee the game. The squad called up 22 or 23 players or 20 players, whatever it is.
They are there.
GPL players under 23 players. These players are going to audition or use the platform to audition.
For six slots.
For six, yes,
No, for 6 slots. So that's what I know. For 6 slots.
For 6 slots.
Because
thank you for that.
20 to a very large extent
Yeah.
is sorted.
Good.
So there's some.
So if we say we
6 slots.
shouldn't waste our time, we have to watch so that we'll know who and who deserves to be in that
But
spot.
even the 6
Let me
slot,
tell you
I am
something.
thinking
Yeah.
90% they know.
The 6th slot is Majid Ashman. He doesn't need
You know there's 6 slots already. There's 6 people going.
Nathaniel Ajay.
Is
He
there?
doesn't need this. I'm telling you. honestly.
So 2 players already gone.
He doesn't need
Who are the other 4?
the medium midfielder.
Sally
He
Madams.
doesn't need this game.
He's proving beyond
I'm
all
telling
that
you
he's
that
part of the Black Stars.
we have accepted to play this game because of the money. And for me, the last time I met the sports minister, I told him that, look, you see, during his press conference, he said that when he was asked, why hasn't we seen the budget expenditure, the earnings we've made from all
The friendly
the
games. we
friendly
played.
games he's
So dating back to the South Korea and
the
Japan.
South Korea, Japan, Germany,
Australia,
Austria,
Germany, yeah.
this one,
Unity Cup.
Unity Cup.
Yeah, I even forgot about that
I
one.
don't buy the explanation.
But coach, I don't.
I
mean
said
to,
here-
coach, I don't mean to cut you. For those friendly games, is it not the FA that takes up the expenditure so that the revenue also
Reimburse-
should go to them?
reimburse later.
Japan cannot even pay. Look, the FA cannot even pay their referees. They don't have what it takes to
So
take
is
it.
it, so is it the state that
No, it's
still
not the
pays for
state.
these things?
The countries that invite us,
Okay.
they give that proper money.
Yeah, there's a package for you.
Is that not an arrangement between the FA and those
the ministry,
countries?
yeah.
So that but what's the ministry's role in this?
No, the point I'm making is that
yeah.
the Black Stars is our commodity.
It is.
If you take the Black Stars out there and you make money,
Oh, you
it
have to
doesn't
report
belong
on
to
it.
you.
Okay.
You have to report.
Exactly.
No, in that
Rent-
spirit, I
rent-
understand.
rent-
I thought because
No, that's the
this is
point he
an
was making.
international friendly,
No.
and the FA primarily negotiated everything and arranged the expenditure on such a trip and the revenue is a prerogative of the FA.
No, it's not.
I didn't know.
It's not their commodity. They don't own the Black Stars.
Okay.
They don't take our bona fide property out there. And when there's money, they benefit
the Black Stars in trust. For the people of Ghana.
Yeah.
But the
So
Black
if you
Stars
go,
is for us.
Okay.
If you go, look, the Germany friendly, we made good money. There's profit to be. That's all. But if we are going about raising funds and you take the commodity out there and make money, you don't keep it.
So the minister is not aware.
No.
Or he doesn't know.
He's aware.
Oh, he's aware. I mean,
He's aware, and he's
I think
asked
he's kept
them
in the loop, yeah.
to bring the breakdown. Up to now, they've not submitted that of Japan, Korea. How many months ago? How many months ago?
So then Germany, Austria won't come there.
So if they've not brought the Unity Cup,
June
the Japan, the Korea,
Japan, South Korea,
how?
and then Germany, Austria. So that's what.
Should we?
For 5 games?
Should we have
Six
taken
games.
this team to Mexico in the name of Black Stars? Could we have changed the name to a Black Meteors?
No. Then Mexico won't accept it.
That's it.
No,
So
but
I am telling you that the reason why I don't want any Ghanaian to waste his time to watch the game.
Even
The reason why, who am I
they
going to
shouldn't
watch?
because even with the Mexican team,
Who am I going to assist?
today when we did a quick glance at their lineup,
squad.
Not every Alachang. All the players they assembled, the 20 players have you agree assembled are players who play in the Mexican league.
Yes. So
So Chivas and because their players are still active.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
So
the
at
European League
so
hasn't
see,
really ended.
at
So
the end of the day, if I'm not going to be watching Carlos Queiroz do the coaching, who am I assessing? Desmond Ofer? He scored Yegbe and Co. Keto players.
But you don't think that Queiroz will have a say
You
in
even watch it. Let me say,
Oh, how
2 weeks ago I told you here that
How would he
fact,
do
you
it
see,
now?
Gabi, I told you 2 weeks ago that that match, according to the coach, is a useless match, so you won't go there.
I see. According to Queiroz,
No, I said it, didn't I?
Yeah,
Tell
you
that
can
you
remember
not go
you
watch
said-
the
yeah,
game.
yeah, you said it.
Because there's no need. But if I'm building my team to go to the World Cup and you call up such a friendly, where I'm not going to get about at least 60% of the players I'm going to work with, what am I going to waste my time there for? You've seen the players they've taken there.
yeah. I see.
70 to 80% of that players are all consultancy players.
Oh, really?
Who manages Desmond Ofer? Who manages Desmond in
It's okay,
Ghana?
we don't-
You see, wait, let me talk.
We don't have we don't have.
What are you talking about? Who in Ghana doesn't know that Desmond Ofer is Ketopeku small boy?
No, we know that he's closer to.
No,
I know that he's closer to Kit.
listen, don't get me wrong.
No, I'm not saying I'm not getting you wrong. I'm only saying what I know is that he's
And
closer.
so allow me to, we are saying the same
Okay,
thing.
please proceed.
So if you look at the players that have been called up, but Barcelona B,
Abdulaziz
something a boy, the player who plays in Dutch,
Terry Yegbe.
no,
Which one?
Holland player, no, he's playing for Ajax team D or team C. What is that?
Maybe we're preparing the next
No,
group
but you see, if you're
of
preparing
stars.
the,
Hey, Jude,
you see,
behave
if you're
yourself.
preparing the next group, they should pray.
Ajax team what? Team what?
D. We should pray.
There's nothing like
No, that's the
TCO,
future.
right?
You see,
Maybe that's
we
the
should
future.
pray.
Is it a goalkeeper he's talking about?
We should pray that the Mexican team, they don't humiliate our team. Because if they humiliate the Black Stars,
They may
some
not
of
be
us-
good enough, the Mexicans too. Maybe
So
they
should
may
we
not
should
be
we
good
change the
enough.
name
They are a good
from
team.
Black Stars
They-
to something else?
They are a good team. They are a very good team.
Even with their team B.
Have you watched
Their
the play?
top league stars are the ones going to play
They
this game.
are a top team.
But
And they are battling for a spot in the Mexican
Vargas
team.
paraded our best six from
look,
the GPO.
Let me tell you.
Bet six. How many minutes are they going to play?
You see,
When
you see,
you look at the way it has been start,
we will see the coaching today.
Tomorrow morning,
This-
AM, 2 AM. Don't sleep. Yeah.
Nobody should come with an excuse that says that they should be forgiven, or they should be forgiven if we are humiliated. Me, I would never accept anything beyond 3.
Well, they scoring. We scoring 3 or they scoring 3.
they're scoring at 3.
They beating us 4 or more.
But you're a Ghanaian. Why would you predict in?
This team.
So, coach, if Ghana wins the game, too,
we'll never win this game. No, but when you are preparing to win a game, you see.
but if we win,
Football is not done haphazardly.
This famous.
If you do football anyhow, we're going to win which game?
This infamous saying, I picked it up from a movie. Success likes preparation.
Yeah.
Yes.
success. It loves preparation.
Gabi, in your own writings, was that the need to honor this game?
Well, one, it's happening outside the FIFA outside the FIFA international window. You're not getting your key stars. And you see, my concern, right? And I said this today on World Cup Central when we were speaking with Gilan. When you look at the Mexican team, they have, including this friendly they are playing. I mean, I'll take this one away. But they have Austria and Serbia to play before their first game against South Africa.
Right.
When you look at Carlos Queiroz, he has just wills.
So couldn't we? Why is it that up to now we've not tried to bring in another friendly game for
I'm questioning why
this they are working on.
I mean, why do you agree to play this?
What's
the meaning of that?
Because of the money.
Oh, Doc, you don't understand, guy?
Not too.
You see, the point I'm making is that why would you accept such a game?
Yeah, good.
It is alleged. It is alleged.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trusting the minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams,
to check into
that he should call for the breakdown.
Yeah, but he's been calling for coach. He's been calling for breakdown since last
October,
and it's not happening.
If the minister has been asking you to bring the account from Japan, Korea, Germany, Austria, now when he did the press conference, he was asked. He said he's still waiting.
Yeah.
How is he still waiting? He's not cracking the whip.
Is it that people are being disrespectful? They don't want to account.
What does he do about that?
He should crack the whip.
But that's the thing, because this same minister has sat on platforms and was asked direct questions. How much is your coach earning? And he says, "Oh, you know, when you put everything, you have to go." No. I mean, this is not the kind of narrative. How much is he earning?
He didn't put a figure to you understand.
This is the same minister prior to taking over, or just when he took over. The narratives were different. So why?
I don't have any reason.
So what's happening?
Not to believe and trust that Honorable Kofi Adams can do the job, but I will plead with him. It's becoming too many.
Okay.
One too many.
What you say?
No accountability.
On friendly games. Because when I kick off and I'm starting every week, I'll come and say it.
We beg you, calm down.
And at the end of the day, you don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Coach, your minister is
Japan. Look, we saw what happened during the Antechi era. The Jemefe committee, the Jemefe commission clearly spelled out that nobody takes our national team out there for any international friendly match
and fails to render account. Yeah.
It is there.
I remember
clearly stated there.
Very well.
So why is it that the FA against Japan, Korea, Germany, Austria, now Unity Cup, now
against Nigeria?
Coach, who do you blame?
As it stands now,
yes.
I want to give the minister a benefit.
Yeah, coach, you need to finish your point so that
that's what I'm saying. After this game, after the Mexico game,
you go for the
after the Mexico game, I give him 1 week.
Thank you.
If they don't count and render account from the Japan Korea game out to the Mexico game, April 2025.
What information do you have?
April 2025, 26th April, big headline story. Budget for future Black Stars games will be made available to the public on time. And I can go on to read the quote for you. It says, I know there has been a matter of concern for me.
Still, the budget for the World Cup too
about the cost of supporting national teams.
It's not yet
and we made a promise that we are going to keep you updated. He said, we are not going to keep that away from you. And we say that because of audit purposes, we won't publish anything. Even before the audits come, when all the details are available, we'll make them clear to you. These are his words. Yeah. I know he's a man of his words.
Yeah, and clearly he's
not.
But tell me that you are going to stay up and watch the game.
No, I'm not going to. You know me. Look, ideally, me, contrary to what a lot of people believe, I like the idea of having the Mexico game.
Hilarious weather. Mrs. Nimle is lying by me.
What's weather?
I should wake up and go watch this game.
It's still a drizzle, right?
It's still a drizzle. So I should leave Mrs. Mimle and go and watch this game. My body will be touching body.
Yeah, too
Charlie, yeah, make go and watch crack ball.
Yeah, make it.
Okay, so you see, contrary to what most people believe about this Mexico game, I am okay with it, in the sense that you already have your core. You know your core.
Yeah.
So you needed a few, you need a few complementary pieces to complete the team, and this is a very good platform to do so, because at the end of the day, the players that are likely to come in as complementary pieces, most of them are either youngsters who will be given a chance to come and play this game
For the sake of the future.
yeah, for the sake of the future, or are players who maybe like the Ghana Premier League players, they are established, but they have leeway to come and play this game. So you come in and you play, you get about 4 or 5 players from this game, and you add it to your team, and you are set for the World Cup. Then you go play the Wales game, and the minister has already said that they are still trying to arrange for another friendly game after the Wales game. I think they should have a look at Italy. They are looking to parade a lot of their youngsters to usher them into a whole new era, because
start a new era.
Yeah, they've missed out on 3 straight World Cups, so they've made plans to start a new era, and I think they should.
It'll be a high-profile game for us.
They should have they've made a mess out of it, because if you look at their youngsters coming through, very, very talented, but they have not been given the chance to be able to play consistent minutes at the national team level. Michael Kayode and co. They are very good players out there, but they have not been given extensive minutes at the national team level to play.
I was shocked when I found out that he was with the Italian national team.
Yeah, he's Italian. Who? So, Michael Kayode, the Brentford
he's Italian.
Left wing, left wing back, left full back. So ideally, I like the Mexico idea, the Mexico game. I liked it, but I look at the players that they've selected for the setup for this game, and I just wiped out every interest I had.
There are other players who should have been called up who are not there.
Yes,
you think
there are players who should have been called up
the
who are
whole
there.
the periphery. The
Yes.
whole enterprise
And
is not
the
necessary.
European
It is not necessary.
Majida Razak Simpson.
I feel like
This guy will know them already.
Felix Afena.
Nathan Ejay should walk straight into the Black Stars defense.
Afenajan has had a good season,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
I'm looking at him being one of the guys who could make
To step up,
to
And
step
that's
up.
exactly
yes.
why you played such a friendly
So
game.
some of them are in there.
Some of them are in there,
Maybe
but
not
for the
all of
most
them.
part, 80%, they are players who do not deserve to be there, and it wouldn't even make it competitive. It wouldn't even make it the bid for the places competitive, because from where I sit, it's so clear the players who are going to make the squad.
You will see.
It's so clear because it's not competitive. Bringing Terry Yegbe to
Who is that Terry? Who is
no, he's a defender. He used to play for Vision
Football Club.
and
Yeah.
so what's he?
player.
He's now with one of the
player.
Swedish team,
Yeah.
I think.
So maybe
Such a
he's
player.
not bad.
He's
not
not
bad
big.
player.
He's not better.
No, but we have this. We have
not
this
better than
guy
Razak
who
Simpson.
went to Wolfsburg.
Jonas Ajeti.
And he's also and he's also
No, they are involved in
been
relegation
but
playoffs.
he's been struggling and
He
the
played-
two
yeah,
games
yeah.
he played,
He played against
so,
it, yeah.
So that's why you need a friendly game like this Mexico matchup. But when I look at it from where I sit, I don't see any competitiveness for the sports, the peripheral sports in the team, in the Black Stars, the main Black Stars team that will make it to the World Cup.
Okay.
Because if you bring in Terry Yegbe to compete against Razak Simpson, Razak Simpson will beat him all day.
But Razak Simpson is not in the team.
He's in the team.
there,
He's
he's
in
there,
the
yeah.
team. You get it? He will beat him all day. And the one move that they made that actually broke my trust was they initially including Gideon Asiako. Gideon Asiako, Dreams FC goalkeeper.
A goalkeeper that
He is no good.
his own coach has condemned several times
On multiple occasions. And it's not just one.
Karim Zito.
It's not just one head coach of Dreams FC that condemned Gideon Asiako. Karim Zito condemned his performance. And now the current coach of Dreams FC, Wilfred Dorman, has criticized him on multiple occasions. How can you call such a player to the national team? Now, so it's not worth it staying up to watch that particular game, because at the end of the day, nothing major will come out of it, and its effect on the Black Stars and this World Cup campaign is zilch, next to zilch. Now let me move on to the England national team.
Real quick, I want to take.
Look, I'm very disappointed in
Toto Alute.
Thomas Tuchel.
Mention his nickname. Thomas Toto.
Cool.
That's his name.
If I see her in face,
Hey, make
it start, please.
Okay, so the thing is, he named this list.
Yeah.
He picked 9 defenders for 4 positions in the defense.
Yeah,
so what that means is 2 players per position and 1 X factor. 7 midfielders for 3 midfield positions. So 2 players for
another 1 X factor.
Yeah, for 1 position.
Okay.
Then 1 X factor. Then
so always 1 on the standby.
Yeah, one X factor.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so disappointed that he did not include Cole Palmer. Because if you want an X factor,
he's the one.
He is the one.
I mean, no brainer.
If you want an X factor, he is the one. You brought in Tino Livramento because of his ability to play as a right fullback and as a left fullback. He is the X factor in that defense.
Give you out the job.
You get my point. So why did you leave
England job?
Why did you leave Cole Palmer out of this squad? And I've already said that even before, even
go ahead of.
No, relax, Coach Adekam.
No, give you out the job.
You see, I've already said that the England game, even with Otuado, Ghana wasn't going to lose that particular game because it's not going to be played strictly based on tactics.
But what?
Based on aggressiveness and full-blooded commitment.
We will beat them.
And inshallah.
You get inshallah. It's full-blooded commitment.
Ghana will beat England.
And in that sense, now that Carlos Queiroz has come, and we are bound to play a very defensive-minded style of game or play, it was imperative for Thomas Tuchel to have someone like Cole Palmer in the team. Look at the creative players that he has. All of them, they thrive in space. All of them, they thrive in space. None of them is great when it comes to working out of or wiggling out of close or tight spaces.
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham, does he perform better than Cole Palmer in tight spaces?
Nope.
Jude Bellingham, he doesn't. Morgan Rogers, as great a season as he's had, does he perform better than Cole Palmer in tight spaces? You get it? So for me, there was absolutely no reason for Cole Palmer to be dropped from this squad. He brings a certain level of creative spark that none of the players on the England national team, none of them has it. None. Phil Foden has it, but there was no way Phil Foden was going to make the squad because of the campaign that he's had. He's had a very poor campaign, even by his own standards, and he will be the first person to admit it. So if Phil Foden isn't going, how is it that and those are the 2 guys who can work best in tight spaces? If Phil Foden isn't going,
and he's dropped both,
Cole Palmer should go, but you drop both players. How?
Morgan Rogers has been better than all of them this season.
I get it, but there needs to be an X factor
so
in
I'm
there.
asking you, who does he go ahead of?
He should have gone ahead of Noni Madueke.
Even
He should have gone ahead of Noni Madueke.
Anthony Gordon had a fantastic Champions League, but go back to his league campaign and you see, it's not like you say some players were called even when they weren't good enough, right? Because Saka 7 league goals.
You are just looking at the ball playing aspect.
Yeah, but
and Thomas Tuchel's team has never been like that.
That's why I made a point about.
And that's why I made a point that they are going to play against Ghana. Ghana is likely going to pack the bus. Especially I'm giving you an example. Why Cole Palmer should have been in that team.
You need a player like that.
Ghana is going to pack the bus and close down spaces
like that.
And close down spaces. Jude Bellingham, if you close down the space, he is effectively non-existent.
Okay.
If you close down the space, Morgan Rogers is effectively non-existent.
Points well made.
But if you close down the space, Cole Palmer can still and will still find a way to be able to score a goal or play something out of nothing.
All right,
Chelsea team here.
Points well made.
I'm a fan. I'm here.
Doc, just your thoughts on the Black Stars.
I am. Gabby,
just your thoughts on
I
that.
consider myself the biggest Ghana football fan.
Yeah.
The biggest Black Star fan. Having been associated with this team for 24, 25 years directly, following everything they do,
back in the day.
and the players.
Yeah.
I believe that in the absence of the Black Stars of the national team, maybe I wouldn't have the career or the business I have today. So I support the Black Stars. I support Ghana
you're there for them.
Yeah, I support what Ghanaian players do. So I wish that we get it right all the time. Unfortunately, we don't.
Okay.
So that like Yao and Coach Nimle have said, when we gather, first of all, when we work to arrive at the decision to play friendly games, international friendly games, what reason, what purpose drives the decision to select this opponent or that opponent? Exactly. Why do we play?
Why are we playing Mexico? Why are we playing Mexico?
So if you know why you are playing Mexico traditionally qualified to play in the major champion, whether it's Gold Cup or it is the World Cup, or they appear to be a decent side. I mean, this is a team that almost always gets out of the group stages when they play in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So they're forced. They have a better international record compared to Ghana. Because they've been playing the World Cup since God knows how long. They've hosted it and all of that. So if we decide to play Mexico, first, what is the reason?
Especially when we are heading to the World Cup.
What is
that team going to help us?
Yes. What is the target?
Nope.
Then now, that informs the selection
of the games
you make for the game.
Okay.
And I don't even know the players who've been called up to play this game. I only remember there's a Felix Afinajan, because I love that boy to bits. I believe that, listen, prior to the 20,
he was not treated.
He was not treated prior to the 2022 World Cup. This was the golden boy of Ghana football. Yeah. See, if I tell you the amount of work, the body of work that went into convincing Felix, you know, those 2 seasons he had with Roma, to come and play against Nigeria, you've got absolutely no idea.
Doc, just a second.
Felix, okay, yes.
I watched him against Nigeria.
Yeah.
In Kumasi.
No, and he was everything.
And I told myself, wow.
Everything. And the guy typically is a winger, but he played as a center forward.
The way he handled the Nigerians that day.
Everything. So you see, I have not recovered from what we did to Felix Afinajan.
Up to now,
I'm not recovered.
I'm sure the player himself
and
you remember the boy said he won't play for Ghana.
He won't play for Ghana again. And you see, I'm saying it to everybody, and I relate it to what we have done, what Brazil is doing with Carlo.
Okay.
Carlo, for the first time in his career, he's gone back on his own words and gone against his own principles, picking Neymar. If Felix, listen, if Felix Afinajan,
Doc is singing our song.
It will backfire. If Felix Afinajan does not make the squad to play in USA, Canada, Mexico 2026. I mean, this country won't contain some of us. No, please, let me finish. He's played his best club season since he started football.
Yeah.
Okay.
For Metspo, right?
At Roma. He came on last 10 minutes and still
didn't want to release him.
He's played a pioneering leadership role in front and gotten a team promoted from tier 2 in Turkish football to tier 1.
Yeah, the top flight.
To Superliga. Do you want us to go into some of your top players?
I'm at a relegation.
Yeah, thank you. Your top players who are playing football in Europe.
Tier 3 and tier 4.
Tier 3, tier 4. So there's absolutely, and you see, I told you, I am reliably informed.
Okay.
Up to 20 players for the team. Signed, sealed by your new coach.
I see.
Oh yeah.
So there's 6
from the squad is done.
Oh really?
So there's 6.
Yeah.
And when I'm saying something to you, when I'm saying something to you, so the 6. The 6. Salim Adams. And Afinajan has to be part of that 6.
I see. The national team is not for.
He's not fitting.
You had your time. Please.
I love that.
You have the time. So let you finish. Guard against tokenism.
No, it's not tokenism.
All of this quota system.
No, but I'm giving you. Please let me finish. I'm saying to you that this is one of our most impressive footballers anywhere in the world this season. His goal involvement, the leadership role he's played, the level of maturity he's manifested throughout the season. You can check the numbers.
That boy
so that
But why you
have players who, like coach said, is taking you to tier 4, tier 3.
Tier 3.
Aside that, you have players who are playing in leagues that me, I don't know. So you see, I know. I'm saying to I know. 20 players signed and sealed, done. Okay, so there are 6, and the 6, if the reason for selecting this friendly game and whatever the purpose is for us
is to agree on that.
Six, we don't have a problem. But we've got to do things right.
Can I come in now?
And if
he's not done.
But if we go back and we want to make the argument for or against, drawing or making inferences and references to whether it is Neymar Jr. in Brazil, or it is Jared Bowen who has been dropped somewhere, or it is Cole Palmer, or it is Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo, or what's the name of the Mexican goalkeeper who is going
Ochoa.
Or it is Ochoa or anybody.
Yeah.
Me, I don't want to get into whether it's Andrea who is going, or this one, or that one.
But that conversation is done.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm not going to.
You are not. Yeah, I guess.
But the point I'm making is, if we are clear what we're doing with the friendly games we play, and we want to talk about the future of the team and all of that, then we've got to look at players who give us something now and for the future.
Okay. Great stuff.
That's why a guy like Junior Mapu should go.
Point of correction. Terjagba played for Metz.
In France.
Yeah, in France.
He
started from Wafa. 2018. He went to Vision, then went to Finland. You know him? Yeah, I just want to.
The point I'm making
played Elsborg, and now
his quality is very low.
Okay.
But you can be playing outside and still your quality is low.
And I'm glad that Dr. Enes Kranti is here. Because the last time he mentioned something that a lot of people do not agree with. When I make the point about some of the Ghana Premier League players inclusion in the Black Stars. Two things can determine a footballer's career, whether it is successful or not. The type of your passport and your agent.
I've been saying that.
I have to take messages. Enough of you guys.
Passport power.
The player agency power. Germany. The way is Patrick Pfeiffer.
Jude, 10 seconds here.
Thank you.
Passport power. Passport power. Agency power.
Please speak, Jude, so that I read some messages.
The best squad going into any competition is not necessarily the most talented squad.
Exactly.
Other factors come into play before players are selected. Fair enough. No problem. But you see, going forward, there are two non-negotiables when it comes to selecting players for a national team. Number one, the talent identification. Is the player talented? Does he have what it takes to perform at the highest level? If he has, solid. The second thing is whether the player understands what it is to represent the national team. Pride. Because national team is not necessarily for any other thing. It's a moment of pride. Okay. And that's why personally I have problems with the likes of Amuzupi and other players who don't want to represent the national team.
Attending the game in Mexico.
Tell us that
it's part of the team going to Mexico.
I don't
but the man can change his mind.
No, it's not about changing your mind. It's about principle. If you felt you were good enough or you were too good enough for the national team at a certain point, you should come and tell us what has changed.
Okay.
If nothing has changed, no, but I'm coming.
So 10 seconds is passed.
I'm sorry. I'm coming. So, Gabi, going forward, the national team should move beyond tokenism. And that's why I have a problem when we try to suggest that, because he did certain things in the past and was possibly neglected.
And back he's done it. He's doing now.
Automatically have
a back to what he's doing now.
I'm done. Enough. No, I have to.
But going forward, I think one of the most critical areas of the team you've not answered is the goalkeeping spot. Because
that conversation is what again do you want to have there? But he's the one going to the World Cup.
We need to find.
We said the same thing about the England goalkeeper. What's his name?
See, let's be honest with ourselves.
No, the other one. The number one.
We don't have.
Pickford wasn't good.
Pickford has the experience. We can't buy to this country. We've not answered our goalkeeper.
Who should be number one? Jude, at this point, if there are any answers to be given to I think they would have done it. He's the one
No, but that is the bigger problem for me.
We have to move on. Well, let me take some messages. Let your microphones are off, guys. Your microphones are off. I have to read messages, please. This one says I agree with Doc on Afena. His season has been splendid. Okay, so Black Stars, let's keep hoping. It says as for Jude, the counter crossing way, the counter arguments. Then it says okay. It says okay. I mean, so a lot of people actually agreeing with Doc on the Afena Jam conversation and all of that. Guys, we have to go. I want to take Doc's Doc, just talk to us about what's happening later this year.
All-Star Festival.
Yes, just real quick on that. Okay, all right.
But more importantly, the event is premised on the gathering of these boys. Yeah. Okay, so we want the best for them. Yes, we want the best for them. When they do well at club level, they go to the national team and do well. It is easier for you to convince kids, parents to come together and for us to engage and celebrate together. So our prayers are with them now. Let's focus on them now, whether it's against Mexico, Wales, or whichever team. And then we go into the World Cup, beat our first opponent.
Panama.
And then we beat England
4-0.
And then we beat Croatia. England is the second game.
Yes.
That's a game in Boston.
Yes.
So we'll beat
Croatia
them in Boston.
In Philly.
And we beat Croatia in Philly. Then we know that we're priming ourselves.
It's only 9 points.
The 80. Oh no, but why? It's not possible.
Yeah.
Then we prepare for the World Cup final is on the
18th
18th or 19th of July.
19, yeah.
Yes. So because we're targeting preparing for July 19.
I see.
And it will not be this. Make we go quick and come on. Our plan is to stay
run on the wings.
Oh wait, please.
Anthony Gordon they run.
No, it's
Hurricane there in the middle.
Do you know the issue with Jude? Do you know the issue with Jude? I've been around. Let me tell Jude something. I've been around for so long, so that in 2006, when we went to the World Cup, we were the least fancied in our group.
Yeah.
In 2010, and we played against sides. I'm telling you today that are better than this English and Croatian team we're going to face. When we played Serbia and the rest,
different personnel there.
No.
Exactly.
See, people keep saying
there was a lot of pedigree.
No. What pedigree was that? Chelsea. Don't forget.
We need to add that. Asamoah was playing the best football in Germany.
Don't forget that.
Apia was a Fenerbahce.
Oh,
can you say the same now?
My dear, the country. See, please. Football hasn't changed. Time is basic.
Relegated.
Control and pass. You can talk about all the things.
Yeah.
But I am saying to you, when we're primed to do something, we'll do. We know that we have an issue with quality. I mean, we can't run away from that. We're making the coaching change very, very late. I was having that conversation with Coach earlier. This
but
coaching change,
he trusts the players to step up.
They have to.
Yeah. Well, let's do shouts. Let me start off with you, Coach.
Today the shout and the program all belongs to Arsenal. But before I go the Arsenal way,
Actually, ready the song.
Before I go the
we'll
Arsenal
finish
way,
up with the song.
I want to say happy birthday in advance to Auntie Nancy Alute of the Roman Reed School. Today she honored her promise. The loaf baker.
Bring the loaf.
Bring the bread. Every broad, the boys on the every broad they taste the bread.
The bread be hard.
The bread be hard, be solid bread.
Charlie.
Auntie Nancy Alute.
Wait, it's not Saturday weekend.
Oh, it's Saturday weekend.
Saturday eating up Charlie. The way the weather to make.
No, one of a comfortable lead. Onumishi. So to Auntie Nancy, it's the loaf baker. If you want some of the bread, she's at Amanhia. Afuaman. Amanhia, Afuaman. Close to what? Abelempe.
Yeah.
Close to what? Ablekuma. Not Abelempe, sorry. Close to Ablekuma.
Okay.
Ablekuma. Amanhia, Afuaman. Close to Ablekuma. Very close. When you pass there, no, you see the loaf baker.
Yeah.
Auntie Nancy Alute of the Roman Reed.
She did one side.
Happy birthday to you in advance. Sunday is going to be her birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe she could surprise us when we are doing the report.
Oh, we make ready for him.
Of course, with the day.
Hot bread.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Arsenal.
Oh, but
on Sunday. No, I'll do doc. On Sunday. That is when Arsenal will be giving the cup, isn't it?
Official.
Congratulations to Honorable Sam Jatajo. Number
Again,
one.
double dose.
Congratulations to what? My boss, Samens. Number two. Congratulations to Mr. Francis Oko, the biggest Nigeria Arsenal supporter in the whole world.
Announced his presence on our stream.
Now, if you look at that man, he's a powerful man. We are inviting him here on Sunday. He has to be part of. Look, in full glory. He should prepare before. Of course. Oh, he's a big man.
Well prepared, though.
He's a big man.
Sunday I day here.
Of course. He's a big man.
Because Sunday I am here.
He's a big man. And once he said,
you've invited yourself.
He said that, look, coach, tell your people, I'm coming around and I'm going to make it what? Big.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's come prepared.
Yeah, man.
You see, the Arsenal supporter.
Does he understand our language?
He's a big man.
No, does he understand? If we say, prepare, does he understand?
Okay. You don't have to speak.
Why you ready?
They understand pass.
Why you ready that he's going to come big time?
Okay.
And finally, to my very good brother, Samuel Ward, Frimpong of Hub Computers.
Hard one.
He was super fantastic today. And he's a stout Arsenal supporter.
Yeah.
So don't forget the mechanics, because you left your car somewhere.
No, that one will come last. That one is going to come last. But currently,
add my time to yours. Don't worry. Give them props.
Yes. That one, when we are about to close, then I'll thank them again. My car has been taken. The car broke down and they took my car. So to Mr. Samuel Frimpong of Hub Computers, Medina opposite the Masalachi. Yeah, if you need all your computers and your computers accessories, just go there.
Yeah.
The guy will sort you out. The computers there, the printers, everything there is top notch, and they will sort you out. Charlie, as an Arsenal fan, Sammy, you people should enjoy.
Chop life.
All the praises. If the party not happen,
I wanted to try
Charlie, yeah.
Big shouts to Clement. He's a colleague journalist who is now based in the States.
Yeah.
He's watching us on YouTube. Yeah, big shouts to Clement. I've always admired his work. Being a big brother helped me out so many times in this line of profession. So a big shout to him. A big shout to all the Arsenal fans. I know quite a number of you. A big shout to Kofi Ofori Amanfo. Big Arsenal fan. His late dad, Mr. Kweku Ofori Amanfo. I know he would have loved to see this day.
Charlie.
I know he would have loved to see this day.
Oh,
so
he go see that
big shouts to him. And happy birthday to our own big accountant in the building, Bright. Yeah, man. Bright,
Bright, Charlie, happy birthday
to Bright. Yeah, big accountant. So he always makes sure that we are sorted.
Yeah. If you see you, then he started smiling.
All be cool. And I know in-house, our brother would have really loved to see this day Arsenal winning the Premier League. Octavio, wherever you are,
may you so rest in peace. Love
Octavio,
you,
wherever you are, may you so rest in peace. I know that you would have loved to see this day. I know that you're praying for your Arsenal, and they did come.
He won
the title
on the 31st. They win the Champions League.
Yeah. So big shouts to all the Arsenal fans. And the song will be played. I know you played that song.
Shouts.
I mean, to all Arsenal fans, like we've all said on the panel, I mean, they really love the moment, and we're happy for them. Of course, I am Samens. Shout outs to you. And the funny thing,
Bossu Bakupe.
Charlie, then he hold the car.
You didn't see the man.
Papa, he hold
the man.
He said people for show me the video.
He chop for one side.
I've not seen the video.
Then they cut cake for Bernardo or the cut days.
He said he for show me the video. You don't show me.
The truth is that some of the most important people in my life are Arsenal fans, right?
Yeah, man.
So my in-law, Mr. Franco Dro. Hard. In fact, he's going to London to enjoy the parade. Yeah, so that's how serious it is. So shout outs to all of them. Bennett, Richard Senaldo, like all the Arsenal fans. They've been sending me videos, and I don't know what's for, but they should enjoy them.
If for post down, you say you don't know what's for.
Post down,
just before you come in,
I
want to say that I was very much touched when I saw the tweet of Honorable Sam Jata George dedicating the Arsenal.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. I was very touched when I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I want to say that was part of my blessings taken away. But I thank God forever Honorable Mani Boama is. I know wherever he is, the good Lord has restored his soul and is happy in his own small corner. We dedicate the victory to him. But Gabby, before I go, I want to again thank the people at Smooth Fix Auto Limited. Smooth Fix Auto Limited. By the Dansoma. If you get to the roundabout, and
you go find them for one side.
You are going to the Liberty Park.
Then they there one side.
Then they there. Just act of Smooth Fix Auto Limited.
Smooth, you go fix the car for you. Smooth,
smooth. My car broke down. Smooth Auto, Smooth Fix.
Yeah.
Smooth Fix Auto Limited.
Yeah, man.
My car broke down in the rain, and somebody just recommended
then sort
them.
you out quick.
I called the guy. They can't take the car go. Hey. They say wherever your car goes for them, can take go for you free.
That'd be
they
hard.
Will service some, then you go come. They do spraying. When I got there, in fact, I was shocked. I asked the guy, said, Charlie, if you spray the car, give it. He said, oh, coach, you go tell all the boys.
Make them bring them
for the sports panorama.
Charlie, sports panorama. Means if you buy your car, if buy your car,
for free. Smooth Fix Auto Limited. Where would it go? Charlie, I beg. If you are listening to me, you want to try your car, you want to go and service your car, go there. What I saw today, Charlie, it be one of the best in the country. It's a new place open. Just go and experience it, Charlie. So. I'm so grateful for the service today. God bless you guys.
Nice one. A big shout to Bank of Africa. Extra cash, Betway Bet Influenza, Tina Travel and Tour for helping us do this. And then Blue Jeans Energy Drink. As the weather sets to the Charlie, if you just find them, then take enjoy your body. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Gabi Afel. We're back same time next week. You heard from Coach Christopher Nimley, Yao J Minta, Dr. Ernest Cranton, another big coordinator, Jude Duncan, technical support from Emmanuel Latte. And for the Arsenal fans, we leave this for you. Enjoy.